At the beginning of Parshat Vayigash, Joseph is putting his brothers through hell. And why shouldn't he? They were horrible to him. They stripped him, threw him in a pit, planned to kill him, and finally ended up selling him into slavery in Egypt. And so, when they came begging for food during this long extended famine, he sets up his youngest brother Benjamin, the only other son of his mother Rachel, as if he were a thief, so that he can claim him from the brothers. But what he tells the brothers is that he's going to keep him as a slave there in Egypt, just like he had been. Judah gets up and says, "You can't take Benjamin. It'll kill our father. Take me instead, and I will be your slave." And Joseph can no longer keep up the farce. He admits to being their brother Joseph, and he tells them that he harbors no ill will against them. What changed? How did he in the same scene go from extracting vengeance against his brothers to forgiving them? The answer is tshuva, is repentance. You see, it was Judah who we saw a few weeks ago be the one to say that they should sell Joseph into slavery, that they could make a quick buck off of him. And now it was Judah who has gone through the change when the same opportunity presented itself to be rid of their father's favorite son and to sell him to be a slave in Egypt. Instead, he says to take him. He stands up and corrects the mistake that he made in the past. And Joseph is so moved by this tshuva, by this genuine return to being the right person, to being a good person, to admitting and acknowledging his faults and choosing a different path, that he forgives them. We all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes we do the wrong thing on purpose. But when we do tshuva, when we take the time to look at who we are, to recognize the errors that we make, and to work to change them so that if the opportunity arises to put us in the same situation just like Judah that we had been in before, we can make better choices and we can earn the forgiveness of those who we have wronged. Shabbat Shalom.